Hey, we had another job again. Just want to show y'all guys how to install a repair for a flange. A lot of times people get an estimate for replacing their toilet and they don't consider all of the little things that can happen. You have your brand new toilet and you got to put your new one in, take the old one out. Unfortunately, the old toilet can be a different size, so you have to know what you're dealing with. Turn that around the other way. Turn that. There you go. Then you go the same way it was going. There you go. You gotta get your dexterity together. So, things you gotta know about a new toilet when you're installing your new toilet is you gotta know from these nuts right here, that's the middle of your flange. From here to the back of the wall, to the back of the toilet, you gotta know that measurement. Okay, 12 inches is standard, but some of them 8 inches, some of them 9 inches. So you have to make the difference in that flange underneath the toilet before you fit your toilet on. Otherwise, you'll get a brand new toilet, change them out, and it won't fit. So that's number one rule you got to know when you're changing a toilet. Okay. All right, let's lift this up. Let's lift this one up. Okay, put it on this. Wait a minute. Let me give you something to sit it on. Sit your toilet right here. So our wax ring don't get everywhere on the floor. There you go. All right, get your repair. That's a half a moon repair. This is a flange repair. You can't find this at every Home Depot. So if you're a repair plumber, you need to get these and have them on store. All right, now you're gonna get your bolts with your little bag of bolts. Remember the little plastic bag of stuff? There you go. All right, come on over here. Get ready. All right, take those old bolts out, those plastic ones, take them out. Slide it back, pull them out. Okay, now here's our crack right here. So we're gonna take our half a moon and slide it under here with one of those bolts in it. I'm gonna show you. Take the bolts out. Don't drop them in the hole. Drop them over here on the ground. All right, take one of your, there you go. Now slide it in here. Slide it in the middle. Put it, there you go. Now you're gonna take this and put it, you're gonna go ahead and break this piece off where it was broken. See where it's broken? You're gonna slide it in there like that. Okay, now you have stability. Now you can pull on that. When you set your toilet down on here with your wax ring, you can tighten this up as much as you want, because now that crack is not gonna cause it to mess up. We're gonna put another one here to reinforce this, because this is an old flange and that's why it cracked on this side. So we bought two of them. We're gonna put it on this side, so it's gonna be like you had a brand new flange. You gotta put the repair there. Where's the repair piece?
Oh, that's all.
The half a moon.
Oh, it's another one.
Oh, you got two? Yeah, I got two on purpose. Take that one out. Okay, Facebook, YouTube. This is the absolute best way to fix your flange. These are called half a moons. They have other types that'll just sit on top and do the whole thing, but these are the most
this side, because that side not broke.
Dexterous one, huh? Put it in there the same way. We're gonna have to break this. We're gonna have to break it so we can fit the thing in there. Take your channel locks. We don't want to break it too bad. Just a little break. Well, I broke it too bad. Alright, slide this in here. slide it in there. Some kind of rock under there. Get it in there. Good. Let me see. Cause no, you want to slide it down. So let me see. In there, like the shucks. Can't do that. Okay, so it's gonna have to be right here. Okay. Now what that's gonna do is add more security for these. So when I tighten it, so what I did basically is instead of replacing the whole flange, I repaired it with 2 half-a-moon joints. So it's just as strong as having a new one in here, but so we got them on both sides. So we ain't gotta worry about it, because this is fragile. This PVC is fragile, and if I wouldn't have put these in here, you know, it could crack again. So let's put our toilet on now.
Wait, these are for nothing?
Just move everything out your way so you can put your toilet on. Slide all that stuff out the way. Gotta make sure it's nice and clean. Make those bolts straight. There you go. So when you lift it up, you're gonna sit it down easy on one side and then do the other side. Come on, let's go. Straddle the toilet. Okay. Get one side on, you see it? Get one side on. You're too far, come down. Come down. Right there. Now tilt the toilet. Tilt it like that. Now do the other side. No, tilt it until you get the other side in. You got the other side? Put your finger down there on the other side and guide it in. Guide it in. It's going in? You got it? Come on, you know how to put a piece in the pot in the hole. Got it? Got it? All right, straighten the toilet out. Straighten your toilet. Okay. Good. Okay. Get a screw in both hands. This is going to get your dexterity up. When you can get good at this and you can do both at the same time.
Which one?
No, you don't need them black ones. Take one of them in each hand. Get on your chest and put both of them on. Got it? How about the other one?
Yeah, that's good.
Twist them on quickly. Twist to a twist. Quick. There you go, like that. One time I remember we had that job where you put all these toilets in.
Yeah.
It was like 500 toilets. We was having a race to see who can twist them joints on the fastest. Okay, don't let that thing spin while you turn it down, because you'll be turning it for nothing. Sometimes I put it up against the toilet. Put the screw up against the toilet to help me tighten it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Good. You just want to get it snug, then you get your channel locks. How the other side going along?
It's going better.
Cool, cool. Okay, get your channel locks. Open open them up a little bit so it'll be easy. There you go. Now when they start getting snug, you go to the other side. You switch sides. And what it do is it presses down on the wax ring that's under the toilet. And it fits it in there good. Then you go to the other side and fit that side. Then you come back to this side and fit this side. Go ahead. Because if you over tighten on one side more than the other, it'll be uneven and you can crack it also. All right, that's good. That's good. Now go to the other side. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Don't go too tight. Make sure when you feel it snugging, you come to the other side. Some of these new little bolts, they got a safety thing on it, so when you get too tight, it'll loosen itself up instead of cracking the toilet. It'll just automatically like skip a thread or something. Is it getting snug? All right, come to the other side. Come to the other side. You gotta be real patient when you're doing this. Oh, that side good. That's nice and tight.
This is tight.
Yeah, it feel like it's tight. All right, go to the other side.
I mean, I'm not using no power on it.
It ain't tight?
I'm not using
Look
no
like
power.
it's... Oh, okay. Well, okay. Sometimes when this get too long and it's too easy to turn this, you gotta get a little suspicious. I hope that thing ain't moving.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Okay. Nah, it's too much movement.
From that side, though.
You know what we need? We need a shim. Alright. Let me see if I got some type of shim. Okay, we got this baby down. We just have to hook up the supply line. You want to make a little hoop in it like that. See the little hoop? And it'll fit up in there. Because see, when it's too long, you can't just bend it any kind of way. You got to make that loop right there. Get that in there. Okay. Tighten that down. Okay. Get your channel locks. They call these channel locks. That's really the name brand of the company. But it's really, they're really pliers, adjustable pliers. And get that extra little tight on there. Shucks. It's hard to hold a camera and do work. Okay. We're gonna fill it out. There's a little nut right here. For experience, you always want to tighten that. After you come and you mess with this, you always want to tighten that, because that'll leak on you and you have to come back for a recall after you done put the whole toilet in. There's also a nut up here too. Can you see that nut up top there? Right up Okay, you want to tighten that too, along with that. Okay. Okay. So we got our toilet in. Now all we need to do is chop down our bolts so we can fit our pieces on. This is the way you put it on. I had my guy do this. I gotta redo that. Alright. Now, before you silicone this, a lot of people silicone this so quickly they don't even test it first. You want to test it and make sure no water comes out of here. So you fill up your toilet. Get you a good flush. And there's no leaks. You also want to check underneath here, underneath your tank, in between your tank and your bowl. No leaks there. No leaks there. Okay, so that's the proper way to install a toilet. Another name for it is a water closet. No leaks. Now we can take our silicone and put it around the edges. Okay. Did you see 35?